Back. Thanks for coming back. You may have noticed it's a little bit dark outside, but that sky's looking blue, that sea is looking blue, and there's two big boys. That's two of the super cruises out of the Kato Paphos Harbour, and they're vying for attention on downtown Rikos Beach. That's, of course, is the Ocean Vision and, of course, the Wave Dancer. And they're having a party night in downtown Paphos, and I invite you to join Mr. Paul as he takes you on a nighttime drive deep into downtown Kato Paphos. Let's go and see what's going on, and of course along the way I'm going to name one or two of the landmarks. So if you're wondering what Kato Paphos looks like at an evening time, guess what? You've come to the right place. Now, obviously, I'm going to have trouble noticing all the potholes and all those undulations in the road surface, so we could be in for a bit of a bumpy ride along this section of the road, because this is downtown Rikos Beach. No one really cares about the roads. All they care about is the beach, sitting there day after day, lapping up the sun, or perhaps popping into one of the beach bars. Perhaps if you're downtown in downtown damp and dreary Cardiff, you might recognise this little place coming up if your name is Baron Jeremy and of course Baron Simon. Look, there is the Cabana Beach Bar. That was one of your favourite places when you were in downtown Paphos, and we supped on a nice latte or two and chewed the fat. Coming along next is the Thea Cocktail Lounge Beach Bar, and then right at the far end is the Rikos Beach Bar, hence the name. That beach bar opened up right at the beginning of time, and from that day on, the man who opened it, whose name is Rikos, this was known as Rikos Beach. Probably the most popular beach in downtown Paphos, with the exception perhaps of Coral Bay. But of course Coral Bay is about 20 kilometres away. So if you're staying in downtown Kato Paphos, there are beaches, hidden coves and those kind of things scattered along the seafront. But of course Rikos Beach, you've got pure sand, and of course a beach bar to, shall we say, drown your sorrows or just enjoy your day. If you want to call on the cob, look at that, there's a man cooking one live especially for you. That's Rikos Beach, all lit up in different colours. Primarily it's blue, isn't it? Very, very clever man indeed. I'm going to say thank you for coming back again and again, and of course there are one or two people who come back every single day because they want their fix of Cyprus, or hopefully Mr. Paul, perhaps if your name is Sir Daniel. And we were in conversation not that long ago on the little thing called WhatsApp, and apparently I brought a very big smile to the girl who's always right, and of course that's the partner in his crimes, our Sherry. Right, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys again in the middle of summer when you get on that big bird and jet into downtown Paphos. Who's in town as we speak? Well, the girl in charge of the show, that's our day man. Big shout out to you, Lord Andy, and of course his girl Lady Ness, they're in town. Lady Tracy, we've had to say a fond farewell to her, but she'll be coming back. She had a great holiday, and of course September will be coming very soon indeed. Who else is coming in September? Well, quite a few people, to be honest. Lord Martin, of course that's Baron Von Cigar. He's still here, but he's coming back in September. And of course from downtown in Cornwall, our singing sensation, the legend known as Lady Kerry. And of course if she's coming, she's going to be bringing with her her handsome hubby, yep, the greatest sound engineer in the world, and that is our Lord Tony. And we'll be waiting for you. We definitely will. One or two hotels along the way. This is the Louis Fyton Beach, and of course it's a great hotel if you've booked into there. And from here to the Kato Paphos Promenade, if you're on foot, it's going to take you around about 25 to 30 minutes. You can walk along the main road area, or you can go out the back entrance and get dance along the coastal pathway. And of course you can feast your eyes and digest on the beauty and the spectacality of the little thing. Well, it's quite a big thing actually, and it's called the blue Mediterranean Sea. So lots of people wandering around trying to find their fix for the night, perhaps going out for dinner, perhaps going out for just a tot or two, perhaps meeting family, perhaps meeting friends. But one thing's for sure, if you're on a night out in downtown Kato Paphos, you're going to feel very safe, and you're going to come home knowing that you have had a spectacality of an evening indeed. There's the Aquamar Hotel. Some superstars have just left the island, gone back to downtown Bolton. And of course, that's our Sir Andy and his blonde beauty, Lady Sarah. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you when you come back in October. Don't forget to message Mr. Paul now and again, because I'd like to know when you're going back to work. That's a little in-joke, by the way. One or two hotels along the way. If there's a hotel perhaps that you fancy, drop in the comments. You never know, we might go and storm that reception, especially for you. Leonardo Plaza Cyprian Mary. What a tongue twister. But I'll tell you what, if your name is Anna, my superstar, and of course Dr. Tomas, and of course their son and my great friend, the destined to be future greatest lawyer in the world, Sir Bart. You booked in there last year and you had a spectacality of a holiday indeed. The Athena Beach, that's coming up next. And I got a feeling there's a girl in downtown South Wales who likes a little bit of brightness in her life. Of course, she's already got the partner of her dreams. That's our Sir Jace. And that must mean I'm talking about our girl, Lady Whitney. You'll be dancing, you'll be prancing in that little hotel very, very soon indeed. And of course, we'll be looking forward to seeing you in the Kato Paphos Harbour area. If you are looking for Miss Archie and Graciliana Booth, that's Marika and myself. Or often than not, you may have noticed, we're prancing and dancing up and down the Kato Paphos Promenade and the harbour area, introducing you to our friends, looking forward to meeting you guys. And of course, if you want to come and see us, well, that's where you're going to find it. Don't be shy, come over and say a big hello, or perhaps wait for a couple of minutes until we finish filming, if you are feeling that shy, and then come over and say hello. We'd love to say a big hello. And if you want to join us in the Pelican restaurant, why not? Pull up a chair and let's chew the fat. Isn't that right, Sir Andy from Bolton? And of course, there's a girls' corner and there's a boys' corner, so don't worry. And we have a good chat and put the world to right. And then, of course, the world goes back to normality, taxes and all those kind of things. Anyway, what's coming up next? We're heading deep into downtown Kato Paphos. Lots of people have got a special place that they might like to go, so drop it in the comments. Perhaps the Amalfi 5-star luxury resort that's coming up right now. And not long ago, there was a girl called Lady Sue. She brought her partner in her crime, Sir Dave, and she celebrated her 80th birthday there, and she actually bought us a thank you card and a little bit of chumping change to buy some coffees. And we thank you very, very much indeed, and we will look forward to seeing you again very, very soon indeed. And of course, staying there next is going to be two other superstars. She's a beauty. She's got a man with a Cheshire cat smile. That's her Sir Jace, our Sir Jace, and of course she is our Lady Rachel. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you very, very soon indeed. Alexander the Great doesn't need much of an introduction, but of course, whenever I think of Alexander, I've got to think of a man in downtown Glasgow. He's got a grandmother, and she's called Lady Kirstine. And of course, his mum always makes sure that his name is said in full, and his name is Alexander the Fantastic. And one of these days, he'll be coming to Paphos, and I've no doubt he'll be dancing, he'll be prancing up and down the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. And guess what? There's a little Viscount in downtown Mansfield. Is he lighting up like a Christmas tree? Let's hope so, because we're talking about our Viscount James. Of course, his dad's sitting next to him, Lord Carl, and his mum, Lady Rebecca, and they'll be coming to Paphos very, very soon indeed. And if that young man would like to sit next to Mr. Paul and will chew the fat, that's going to happen, that's for sure. Deep in downtown Kato Paphos, Marios Diamonds, as tradition goes, is closed, but don't worry, Lady Sally. When you get on that big bird in, what, 107 days, I think now, is it? And of course, the Mat of the Dyers is next year. I'll be phoning Marios, opening that shop up, and he will be flexing his flexible friend. You never know, he might get a little discount, but he's going to get a diamond. Otherwise, he's going in the blue Mediterranean Sea, or perhaps up in the mountains. No, that's where we're taking the man known as Sir Mart, of course, and then we'll be dancing and prancing in and around McDonald's with his girl, our Lady Andrea. She's the girl in charge of all the traffic lights and all those kind of things. She gets it wrong now and again. That's the Kato Paphos Promenade, by the way, and the lights go to red. But in general, she's not a bad girl at flicking those lights to green. What's this gun barrel doing? Ah, he's trying to park, I see. He misjudged it, and now he's decided to use reverse rather than drive in first. Come on, parking sense up and kicking off. He's making a bit of a hash of it, but there we go. We'll let him off. He's a BMW driver, isn't it? What's he doing now? He's just growling at me. Oh, there we go. Must be my fault. There we go. At least we've got a similar haircut. He's a very angry man, isn't he? Angry. Yeah, there we go. Some kind of gangster, also, in downtown Paphos. Right, let's keep going. We're wiggling, we're waggling in the rear streets of downtown Kato Paphos. That's a brand new hotel, by the way, adults only. Perhaps if you haven't got any littlies or you don't like them, don't know why, but now and again they do make a bit of noise around the pool, don't they? Yeah. No, James doesn't do that. No, he doesn't. But that's called the M Boutique Hotel, so perhaps go and hunt that down on the internet. That could be that perfect hotel for you. Just coming up now on the right hand side is the Basilica Holiday Resort. If your name's Lady Deborah and there's a Sir Will in your life, well, you'll be booking in there very, very soon, because that's your favourite resort in the whole world. Great location, great staff, nice apartments. Why not go hunt it down on the little channel Marika and me, because of course most of these hotels we have stormed especially for you. So if you're looking for a hotel complex, apartment complex, all you got to do is Google that name with the words Marika and me followed by it, and up it will come. And often we get thrown out as well, so there you go. We're going to have to start wearing disguises when we go into these hotels. We're coming to the intersection between the end of the Kato Paphos Promenade on the left and the Kato Paphos Harbour on the right. I'm going to take you to the rear of the harbour restaurant, and hopefully we're going to get a great view of the Paphos Castle and of course the brand new sunset viewing point, and a little sneaky view into the blue Mediterranean Sea. Don't forget, if you come to Paphos, you've got to come to Kato Paphos. Wherever you may be staying, we understand, perhaps Agaka, and Agaka is a lovely place indeed. But please make sure that you come to downtown Paphos, because this is the main event on the island of love, which of course is known as Cyprus. So quite a busy night by the looks of it. It's just starting to kick off, and of course if you're looking for a great meal, the restaurants are coming up on the left hand side. And like I keep telling you, if you're looking for us, you're going to find us in the Pelican restaurant. Pull up a chair, sit down, and let's chew the fat. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Of course, if you like what you see, why not hit that like, click that subscribe button, doesn't cost you a single penny, and keep on coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter madness, and of course myself and Marika when we take you on our travels in and around Paphos. But if you would like to say a thank you, if you would like to keep the channel afloat, pop some petrol, benzene, liquid fuel in the tank, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? That's how you could gift us that virtual coffee or two as a thank you. And of course, why not consider to join us as a superstar member, starting off at only €10 a month. Let's thank one or two of those people. If your name's Lady Rachel, if your name's Sir Daniel, if your name is Lady Carrie, if your name is Dame Anne, we thank you very much indeed from the bottom of our two hearts. There's the castle. Sorry for the old car in front of us. He's stolen my parking space. That's the sunset viewing point. It's a little bit dark, but I tell you what, when you're wandering around at this time of night, all you're thinking about is hugging and cuddling and drinking and eating and having a spectacality of a holiday indeed. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon indeed. But that's not a bad view, is it? Now, it's time to go and meet the Baron of the Cigar, and of course his girl, Lady Victoria. I wonder what cigars we're going to be smoking tonight.